Well, taking a look at your top story, Wits students are in shock. This half-day student jumped to her death on Saturday night. The 19-year-old died after plunging from the 6th floor of the South Point building in Braamfontein, Johannesburg. An eyewitness says the situation was handled badly, saying that not enough was done to save the life of the student. It is reported that some bystanders had edged the student on until she jumped. Wits University said it was saddened by the incident and was in contact with the student's family.
We are investigating an inquest docket after a 19-year-old threw herself out of the window in the 6th floor in one of the buildings around Braamfontein. But so far, at the moment, we are investigating the circumstances of the situation, and we'll see where it takes us. We are appealing to anyone who feel pressurized in his mind or her mind to engage with the relevant professionals who can assist where it is necessary, as we don't know what was the circumstances of the incident.
Assignments that need to be handed in, but that comes usually with student life. What compounds that is if there's financial pressure, and then also what we find with students a lot is personal relationship pressures. Students come from maybe the rural areas, they come to city, all of a sudden city life, and you find yourself isolated and your support system of family and friends is not always with you. And this then, in that isolation, all these other things like time management, maybe assignments that are due that you've not handed in, become so much bigger to handle because you do not have a support system with you.
Now, joining us live in the newsroom for more on the story is Hlohlego Kgosilentwe. A very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, just give us some more information as to around the student committing suicide. What more information could you gather today?
Well, first of all, good afternoon to you and to our viewers as well. The information that we gathered here today is that the student was initially egged on and chanted by other people to jump. We heard that this was because, she had previously attempted to commit suicide before. So I guess people were just thinking that, she's just being her usual self, trying to get attention is what we heard. So another thing that we heard was that it took almost 2 hours for SAPS as well as the ambulance to arrive on the scene.
Now, well, do they have any information as to if the student suffered from a depression or any exam stresses that were coming up? Maybe spoke to her friends a little bit more to get some information as to what went on in her mind at that moment that she decided to jump.
Stephanie, circumstances surrounding the situation are still have not yet all come to light, but we do know that we spoke to a few of her friends at the residence, and we do know that she has been suffering from a lot of pressure from school as well as her personal life.
Well, thank you so much for joining us there from the newsroom. That was Hlohlego Kgosilentwe, just giving us her information as to what she could gather today as to why the student had committed suicide, and also saying that there were people that edged her on to commit suicide as this was not her first attempt.